Hey guys, with season 2025 soon approaching, I think it's just under about 100 days now, thought I'd jump in and do a bit of a ladder predictor to see where St Kilda could end up this year. Are we going to make finals? Are we going to be bottom four? The predictions are a bit all over the place. There's a couple people that are high on us. There's a couple people that are like, it's St Kilda, they're not going to do anything. So I think this is like a pretty interesting season for us. Obviously, this is our third year under Ross. First year we made finals, last year we didn't, or this year it's still 2024. But I thought I'd have a go at a season prediction. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, a large percent of you guys haven't subscribed just yet, mean a lot. And also follow the Instagram, growing every day now. I think we're getting pretty close. Our next milestone is 700 followers, which is pretty big. And I think it's coming up on a 1 year anniversary of me running that account. I think I started it round 1 versus Geelong last year, so that's pretty cool. First year on Instagram, but might as well just get straight into this. So round 1 versus Adelaide, I couldn't even tell you the last time we beat the Crows, if I'm being honest with you. 2020, definitely. 2021 we lost in Cairns. 2022, did we play them? Well, we obviously played them in 2022. I don't remember that game at all. Actually, yeah, we did. Max King kick 6. Yeah, but at Adelaide Oval, we don't have a great history. I'm going to have to tip the Crows. They're a team I'm pretty high on this year, actually, the Crows. I think maybe 2 goals. Now Geelong at Marvel. You look at our recent history against Geelong at Marvel, and that would, lead me to believe we're tipping St Kilda. Geelong, did Geelong get worse this year? I wouldn't say so. Like, they lost Tom Hawkins, they lost Gary Rowan, but they weren't playing in the finals. It really matter. Bailey Smith, but I think you look at our recent history against Geelong. We play them twice. We play them at GMHBA later in the year. We don't win at GMHBA, so I think I'm going to give us the win here against Geelong, because we'll probably lose against them at GMHBA. I think it's pretty fair to say, with our recent history against them. Richmond at Marvel, pretty simple win for us, I'd say. It's probably going to be a low-scoring win, knowing our game plan, but now we rock up against Port Adelaide at Adelaide Oval again, are just a team that we can never beat away from home. I think this is probably going to be like a 3-goal loss, if I'm being honest here. Then we got GWS. GWS this year are a bit of a weird one for me. I honestly don't know where they'll finish. Like, they've been pretty high up the past 2 years, but just, you'll go out in straight sets. Does that make them hungrier? Does that make them just feel like shit and stuff? I really don't know. You look at their losses. They had a lot of players leave. They had Cumming, they had Perriman, they had Peatling. All those 3 were best 23. And yeah, you bring in Harrison Oliver in the draft. He's probably playing at this point in the season. I don't think Hannaford plays. And again, it's at a neutral venue, so it's a tough one. We do play pretty well against the Giants. We always match up well against them. We play them twice. I'm going to tip us here because it's the neutral venue. But yeah, I think we play them round 24. Bulldogs at Marvel. Again, this is just a bogey team for us. We never really seem to beat the Bulldogs unless it matters in finals. But yeah, look, I think Bulldogs are a very inconsistent team. I think they probably did. They lost Bailey Smith, but I think they probably are a bit better, a bit more well-rounded this year. I think I'm going to tip the Bulldogs by 25. It's a bogey team. We can never beat them. Brisbane at Marvel. I think this is another loss for us, if I'm being honest. I think we got smashed by 70 points or 60 points late this year. So I think Brisbane by like 20 points. I think that sounds fair. Fremantle at Marvel. Fremantle are a team that we usually beat. Ross Lyon used to coach them, obviously, so got the match up there. And this is a game we really want to impress Andy Brayshaw. We want to try and bring him over, so I think we get this one. I think we beat Freo. I do think Freo are going to be a good team this year, though. I think they could be top of the ladder. They're really good, but again, they're really good at home. It's a difference. I think I'll tip us here. Carlton at the G. This is Spud's game. Honestly, like, if I'm not big on Carlton this year. I think Carlton are, you know, anywhere between 6 and 11. I'm not huge on Carlton this year. And, you know, we usually beat Carlton. You know, we beat them around 24 last year. I really want to know our record against them all time. But it feels like in recent years we've been pretty good against them. So I'm going to give us the points here. Perth, so we play the Eagles. Again, I think the Eagles are going to be one of those bottom 2 teams again this year. So I'll give us the win here. Suns at Marvel. So we're going to go on a bit of a win streak here. We usually beat Gold Coast at Marvel. I don't think we've only lost to Gold Coast once in our history. So I think you just got to give us that win historically. Melbourne at TIO. Traeger Park, however you want to say it. But in Alice Springs, it's going to be bloody hot up there. Melbourne got thumped by 100 points. So I do find it difficult to tip. I think for us, I think this is a game we lose. Because I think, you know, I think back to those Cairns games. I'm like, yeah, I don't like that. Play the Bulldogs again. I'll tip us here. I'll tip us here against the Bulldogs because they are just a wildly inconsistent team. So I think, you know, splitting that 2 games is fair. Collingwood at Marvel. We beat Collingwood last year. But it was at the G. Oh, do we get the Chockies over Collingwood here? I wouldn't think so. I would not think we beat Collingwood. Then Freo, I tipped us last time, so I'm going to have to tip us here. I'll tip them there. Hawthorn. I think Hawthorn are a chance of dipping down the ladder this year, but I think they probably beat us. Sydney. Sydney isn't a team I'm high on this year. You know, you look at all the coaching changes. They just got thumped in a grand final. I think we can get them here. Got them there last year at Marvel, so I think that's a good one for us to win. Geelong. Yeah, GMH. Yeah, I'm going to have to tip Geelong. Melbourne at Marvel. I'll have us get this one. Versus North. Yep, I think we'll get that. Versus Richmond. Yep. Oh, versus Essendon. Versus Essendon late in the year. I think we beat Essendon. Not very high on Essendon. And then GWS. I think I'll tip GWS. So that gives us 13 wins, 10 losses. So if we auto tip, where would that place us? 13-10. So they'd say we'd make the 8 on percentage, which I don't hate. So what do they have? They have Sydney making it. So they have, is there anything weird? They have Gold Coast bottom 4. It's pretty even. So we'd play Geelong. We played Geelong round 1 in the finals. Yeah, you know, I'm not too happy about that. But I think, you know, our range this year is probably anywhere from 7 to 12. I think we'll finish in that sort of range, 7 to 12. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's nothing really else for me to add. You know, subscribe, like, follow the Instagram, all that stuff. But yeah, let me know your predictions, where we'll finish, and don't just say like, oh, you know, blah blah blah, you know, West shit, we'll only win 5 games. Actually go through, do what I did, go through every game. Actually look at who we double up against. Tell me, you know, are we going to split the series? Like, tell me that stuff. You know, you got to take home ground advantage into it. But yeah, I do feel like 8 to 10, that 13 win range is probably our point this year. I don't think we'll be a top 4 team, if I'm just being brutally honest with you. But we'll have to see how we go in the season when it starts in just under 100 days. But see you guys in the next video.